Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 95. Read the Quick Shuffle, guys. I'm Joe.
I am Dave.
We're not joined by anybody this week. I didn't text her in advance about the podcast, so she's probably available, but I didn't text her, so I'm not going to expect her to show up. It's been a little bit since we were last recorded, Dave. So, I feel like we should have some stuff to talk about this week.
Oh yeah. Well, I had my vacation.
Oh, that's right. You went on that long bike ride with Dad.
Long bike ride. It was painful
Okay.
because although I was just sitting, my butt hurt a lot. We would do a max about 2 hours of riding.
Yeah.
And then we'd get off some because it's just like sitting for so long.
Yeah, and it's the vibration, I'm sure, gets to you as well.
Yeah, and so then my handle, it must have been the handlebars, or it's like when I ride the bike, I tense up a lot.
Yeah.
So sometimes when I'm riding, I realize that I'm like squeezing my legs against the bike itself, and I'm like, and so like my handlebars are kind of like this instead of like this. They're like in more, so my wrists are so my wrists would be killing me.
Yeah.
Too, and I was like, we did like 950 miles.
Jesus
or something
Christ.
like that. We went up and around New York.
Yeah.
So we pretty much went from Buffalo up through like Syracuse to Alexandria Bay to, what is that, Utica? Is Utica up there or Ithaca? Or Potsdam.
Yeah, I was gonna say Utica and Ithaca are Utica's more south.
Yeah. So we went through next to Potsdam, kind of down through the Adirondacks, which is awesome. We stopped. The first place we stopped for the night was in Tupper. And that's we got some food in Tupper, which they had a good chicken sandwich and a good what did Dad have? Not roast beef. What's that red meat that almost looks like roast beef?
Pastrami?
No. Corned beef.
Ah.
He had a corned beef sandwich. That was good. That was a good sandwich.
Yeah.
I took a bite of his. And then we woke up, did the rest of the Adirondacks, went to Lake George.
Cool.
We got we didn't stop very much like in places because we were just kind of just going through them, whatever. We did get breakfast in Lake George. Then we kind of hopped back on our bikes. Oh my God. And started going again. So then after that, so that's like over here, we went down to Saratoga Springs, which basically it felt like we were just in like Orchard Park, which with how much stuff there was there, like because there was like a village.
Oh, okay.
I saw 5 guys in there. There were so many cars.
Yeah.
We're hitting like every red light. I was like, dude, what is this? So after we got out of there, we went down through the Catskills, which was awesome again.
Yeah.
Very windy roads, very nerve-wracking. Not very nerve-wracking, but it's like Dad was just, he's been riding along longer, so he was able to go through these curves at 50 miles an hour, 45, whatever. And I would especially like this one time, I was going around and then there was cars coming this way, and I was like, ugh. I was like, no thanks. Catskills, then back up through like Oneonta.
Okay.
And we were gonna go like through the bottom of New York, like Binghamton, and then like up through like South Towns and all that, or Southern Tier, whatever. But it was supposed to rain. The rain was coming up from where we were supposed to originally go, which was Virginia. So we did get a little wet, but not much. We were riding without rain gear. Started raining, put our rain gear on, and it was raining a little bit, and then we got out of it, took it off, blah blah. So it wasn't bad. Got home like Wednesday afternoon, and yeah,
nice.
It was cool. A lot of cool sights. I'm sure if you guys want to see the pictures, _ David Sharkey _
There you
I
go.
posted some on there. Because it was just, I mean, it was cool. Like if I'm just gonna show this one picture on here. This one picture. This is like the coolest, I think.
Yeah, it's sick.
That's the Catskills. We literally like we're going through them, and then we make this one turn, and it's just like boom, there was that mountain.
That's
And
awesome.
I was like, and my dad pulled over right away. And we're like, we have to get a picture of this.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Were the roads busy at all, or like was it pretty?
No, it was because everything that we were doing was basically like through the mountains, through like until we got to Saratoga. We hit a lot of construction. Actually, we got stopped at like 4
Wow.
construction things. We're like, what the hell? Everybody's doing construction here. There was this one. I did hook up my GoPro and I recorded like a lot of hours, like 12 hours or something
Holy
like that.
fuck.
No, maybe not 12 hours. It seems like a lot. But either way, I have a lot. I put it all on my hard drive, but I really just don't feel like looking through it all to see
Yeah.
what's cool and what's not. At one
I didn't say
point,
send it my way. I'll edit it.
oh, I'm gonna look at it. I'll get it. I'll figure it out. The one construction thing we were at, so it had those I think it was a light. Those things that take forever. You know, they put like that hangover light and it turns red.
Oh, like
And then-
it's only like you're using one
Yeah.
part of the road. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it was that, and we were on a hill. So we're going up a hill.
Yeah.
So me and dad are stopped on the bikes going uphill. And there was this semi behind me. And we were just waiting. And I was like, we're going to be here for a bit. The dude who was, it might have not, because obviously they're all mixing together. But I told dad as soon as we got there, we're not going for a while. The dude that's letting us go, that's why I think it was just a stop sign that he was holding. He was just sitting there on the guardrail. He wasn't even.
You knew it was going to be a bit.
Yeah, I was like, we literally shut our bikes off. We're like, all right. So we're sitting there. I think it was that. And then I saw him. I kept looking and I saw him get up. I'm like, okay. Turned it on, popped in first gear, or it was already in first gear. And we started going. Dad starts going, and my bike stalls. And I'm like, fuck. And I was just like freaking out that the semi was going to be on my ass. And then either way, we didn't even make it. That's also why I think it was a red light too, because as soon as we started going, the car in front, like they literally let 3 cars in, and it turned red right away.
Wow.
And I was like, bro, what? So that's why I can't remember. I want to say it was the red light.
Right.
Thing. So there was that. At one point, we got to, I think it was the second day when we were in the Catskills, or leaving the Catskills. I told Dad, we just got to go to this spot, and then we can start cutting down next to the Catskills so we can drive to where we want to go.
Mhm.
And I just kind of looked, I just zoomed in to see what like town was close to it. I didn't pick like a specific spot. We didn't have a route because the place we were going, it wasn't taking us where we wanted to go. We wanted to cut through the Catskills, not go around them and everything. So it's like, we can just go to this town. Once we get there, we'll check again. And then boom. So Dad just put it on the town. Now, if you hit the town, it just brings you to like the center of the town or something like that. So
Right.
like we hit this, and Dad goes, yeah, I think we went too far. And now we already went along this bumpy ass road with potholes in it everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to swerve around all this stuff. We come back, and as we're going, I hear a dog barking. Then I hear someone yell. And then I see this dog run out in front of me.
Oh my Lord.
And well, he ran like, so I'm coming down this way. He gets to like here. And then he like stops and turns and looks at his own. And I'm like, I still swerved because I was like, I don't know what this dog's doing.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, if I would hit that dog, man,
That would have ruined the trip.
I would have been like, you fucking kidding me. Yeah, it literally started barking at Dad. And we just drove by. It's not like we were stopped there or anything.
Right.
Whatever. So I was like, oh my God. I was going to stop because I thought but I saw it turn around. I was gonna stop to like get it,
Yeah.
bring it back, but I didn't know where it would have went. But then I just saw it looking at its owner, and I heard the owner, so I was like, oh, we're chilling.
So did you spend most of the time riding like behind one another or next to each other?
You stagger, so behind, I guess.
Okay.
The only time we rode next to each other, the only time we rode next to each other was when it came to toll booths. Dad had his one Easy Pass, and he put both the license plate on the Easy Pass. And so he was like, okay, well, I figure if we just go in it together, they'll realize, like, they'll charge it for
Yeah.
both. And so that's the only time. Every time we saw a toll booth coming up, we didn't have that many, but actually we did, because those stupid new ones, they're like everywhere.
Really?
You know how usually it's like, oh, you go on and then you
it's
get
like,
one when you
it's
get
where
off.
you get on the 90 and then it's the exit.
Yeah, but now it's like everywhere.
Yeah.
Have them like everywhere.
That's where it is most other places. Where like the New York highways are very nice about not charging an arm and a leg. But like down here, like obviously you just said it changed, but like down here, you get on a toll road and it's like it feels like every 10 feet you're hitting another toll booth.
Yeah, we were so confused. So like,
Spending
why are these?
$6 to go a mile.
Yeah, like why are these all? We're so used to just, okay, you get on where you get on, and then you pay when you get off.
Yeah, how
We
it
hit,
should
like,
work.
Yeah, I mean, you better be charging less now. I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
further you go, the more you pay at your exit.
Right. So, but it was funny. When we went to, or when we were going through the toll booths on the way back, every time we got close, me and Dad would be riding with each other, and it's kind of hard sometimes when you're trying to stay with somebody, you're trying to match their speed, and it's like,
Right.
someone might, like, we're not thinking the same thing. Dad's just not going the same speed. He's trying to match my speed, but then I try to match his speed, and sometimes you might let go of the throttle too much, blah blah blah. Well, either way, we're riding, and every time we got right there, I just revved it a little bit, and I put my front tire in front of him. I was like, I want to see those photo finishes. I beat you. every single one. We pretty much got to where I thought the line was, and I just revved it, and I put my tire in front of his. I was like, there we go.
Yeah, when they send those pictures in the mail,
like, these guys are racing. I was like, we should be able to see if we can call Easy Pass and
see if you can get those
New York toll booths, or whatever you want to call them.
The highway department.
Yeah, you go, New York Highway Department. But it was cool. Yeah,
It's cool.
That was 3 days. I did golf on Friday tournament. Davy par putts. I was putting them in there.
Nice.
That's so it was best ball, and somehow putting came to me for the my skill that day for the first like maybe 4 holes.
Mm-hmm.
Or like 4 holes total, maybe 5, but there's 18, so it's not even like half.
Yeah, not
I was
a good
like,
amount.
I was like, I would put them in. We're like, holy shit! Like I was keeping I was 2 of them. I just all 3 of them went before me, and then I put it in for the par, and they saved us.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, cool, we're staying even. There was a par 3 that I put it in. It was a bogey because we weren't able to get it in 3. But we're like, okay, we're going. And then some of the times we were hoping to really get it, and I just couldn't. I was like, it's too much pressure.
Yeah,
I'm dying out
start getting
here.
in your head. Also, why do I hear an echo?
I don't know.
Oh well, fuck it.
Hello?
Yeah, I can just hear it. Maybe it's because your head. How loud is my audio in your ears right now?
Oh, it's not. I turned it down.
Yeah. Oh.
Hello?
You just sound like idiots. No, I don't hear the echo.
Oh, it's probably my head.
It's probably coming through because you're sitting so close to it.
So yeah, that was fun. Then Then we went to Brockport, went to this party.
Yeah.
Thought the floor was gonna cave in because there were probably about, you've been to a college house.
Several. Yeah.
Now they're not the best looking. So you've been to college houses. The tenant, or not the tenant, the landlord,
Mm-hmm.
she knows, or he knows, they know that it's, you guys are college kids, they don't have to
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
it.
yeah.
They
It's
don't
not
have to
gonna be
keep
the
it
best
so
place.
right. Okay, so we get there. Whatever. I've been to this house before. There were so many people, like, in the kitchen at one point. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay here, watch the Pong game, whatever. I don't really care. I'm just gonna sip my drink. And then the music stopped, and then somebody else started it up again. Now it was like 10 times louder with a lot more bass.
Hmm.
And then, like, everybody that was in the kitchen decided to come into the dining room, wherever we were. I don't know what it was, but and one song came on, and everybody, at least 20, 25 people, are jumping up and down. You could feel the
Floor, yeah.
floorboards. I was like, me and one of Will's roommates, we were like, I'm getting out of here. We went on the porch with where Will was, and some of his other roommates. Because we were like, holy shit, dude, like that floor is gonna break.
Yeah.
And then more people started like coming out into the porch, and I was like,
now the porch is
I
gonna
got-
break.
when I got out there were about 5 people,
Yeah.
and then we added like 2, so that was 7, and then we're just kind of chilling and talking, and then like 5-10 minutes later, out come like 10 other people. I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
go away. I mean, it was hot in that house though. It was so hot.
Right.
So like people were also coming out to get air too and everything. So that was Friday. I puked.
Big shocker there.
But the funny thing is, it's not even, I didn't even have that much to drink. I had 4
Okay.
Bold Rocks. I've had 12 before.
Yeah. So what happened?
So I don't know. I just was kind of like, so the start of the night, it was like, I think I had like 2 at their house before we left. We were just kind of playing video games, waiting for Will's draft to be done and everything, his fantasy.
Yeah.
And I had like 2. Me and Timmy had pizza. We split a pizza. So then we went there. I had probably 2 more. Because I was just slowly sipping on that. I was like, whatever,
Yeah.
I didn't want to get like hammered because I knew I was going to be drinking a lot the next day
Right.
for the concert. But either way, I'm feeling fine. I was feeling a little weird, but like now I'm just laying on the couch. It's been like 2 hours since I've had anything. And one of Will's roommates makes pizza rolls. They're done. I hear the thing ding. He opens it up, walks past me. I smell them, and I go, I gotta go. I went to the bathroom and threw up.
Maybe
And I was like, bro, what? I can't smell pizza rolls. Is that it? It was so weird to me. But like, obviously, once you puke, you're fine.
Yeah.
And it's not like I felt sick either.
Do you eat something before that? Like before the
I
party?
had pizza.
Maybe you got like food poisoning or something. Or did you all have pizza?
Me and Timmy had pizza. That's it.
And he was
fine. Yeah. Did he puke? I don't know. I think he went to the bars. I don't think he did. I think he was fine. And then Saturday, Zach Brown Band, ZBB, baby.
Yeah.
That was lit. Almost won some money playing cornhole. I did win some money, but then I lost that money and I broke out even pretty much. Spent too much money that weekend too. Guess how much this hat was?
$50.
30.
Not bad.
But it was a fucking gas station hat.
Yeah.
Dude, I bought a hat like a the one where it goes like this, and you got the strings, and it can button up here, and then it's got the string camo at a gas station for like $15. And then I bought a 12 pack, and this hat. She goes $51.36. I go, what? How much was, I looked at the tag, $29.99. I go, dude, if I
Ridiculous.
wasn't, because I walked in there, I was already planning to just have my regular black hat, baseball cap that I had. And I walked in, I see this, and I'm like,
Gotta buy that.
I was like, yo, Timmy, yo, should I get this? He was like, yeah, dude, I got one in my trunk. I was going to wear mine. Perfect. So the 12 pack was expensive too.
Yeah.
Obviously it wasn't fucking what, maybe it wasn't either way. So I was like, if I wasn't like, cause I've always wanted just like a cowboy, just like crap, not like a real one, because, I don't want to spend a lot of money
Yeah.
on like a real good one. And I'm not going to wear it. I'm only going to wear it for concerts. If I go to country concerts or something, or like Halloween, which I never dress up for.
Yeah.
But I was like, I kind of wanted one for the concert anyways, but I was like, I'm not going to try and find one. And then I walk into this gas station, I find one, and I find out it's $30. I'm like, I just kind of want one though.
Yeah. You
So,
committed already.
So whatever. And so get there. Yeah, it was a fun time. Had a lot more to drink. Did not throw up.
That's good.
Kissed 2 girls.
Nice.
Nice. I was playing cornhole, and my partner, he was like 2 times. He goes, because the girl came over and she goes, "Can I throw one?" And I was like, "No."
You're not gonna fuck up my winning streak here.
We were like, because it wasn't. So when we first playing, I told him, I was like, "I'm not betting. It's you could," because this was only a $20 game, but the first game that came up to, it was like $100 game, and I was like, dude, what? No. Like, yeah, I play cornhole and whatever. I could be good sometimes, but I was playing well that day actually. But I said no. If we weren't playing for money, I'd say yes. She's like, but I'm really good. I'm like, fuck you. But I go ask my partner, because it's his money. So whatever. So he gets over there and she shouts at. She goes, he said no. I go, I fucking
Shocker.
I go, what do you want me to fucking tell you? So then later, so she's kind of just standing there, and then she does throw one. I see her throw one. And then I also see that she walks back to me and she goes, he said that if he made it in, I'd have to kiss you. Or that we should kiss, whatever. So she walks back over, kiss her. And then she's like, can I throw one? I go, okay, if I make this one on, you could throw it, because I wanted to make sure I at least secured a point.
Yeah.
Before she. So I threw it, and once
Damage
again,
control.
yeah. Once again, her throw was trash. I go, I thought you said you were good. I don't know what your idea of good is.
Yeah.
But you have to get it in or on the board. Okay. So either way, so then we keep playing. She walks back over, and then this time he goes, if I make it, you have to kiss and use tongue. And I was like, are we in high school?
Yeah. How old are you fucking guys?
But I was like, whatever. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
So whatever. That happens. He makes it. He like evidently plays in like tournaments and shit.
Yeah.
He's won
So then you
thousands
make
of
out with
titles.
this bitch.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, cool. Works for me. I was not complaining. And so yeah, he won like $60, I think. And I go, technically, buddy, I think I should get some of those winnings. But
yeah, but you got kissed, so that's your winnings.
Yeah. And then when we're in the concert, this random bitch, she was over in, I don't know where, she wasn't on our bus. I don't know who she was.
Yeah.
But she was around Will, and Will was like, no, off of me. He was like,
damn.
He was like, yeah, like I went to go get him a beer, came back, and he was like, yo, come here. And he just like pulled me right in between them. And he was like, get her the fuck. He didn't say this, but like,
Get
I
the
could feel
fuck
like
away from me.
I could feel the vibe that he was like, yeah, I'm not feeling this. All right.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
So
yeah.
now, So now she was attached to my hip the whole night. Whatever. Turns around and just starts macking on me. And I was like, okay. I mean, so the
Was
whole
she
night,
attractive?
she was cute. She wasn't
Okay.
ugly,
All right. Wow.
but she wasn't ugly.
Yeah.
No, she was cute. She was pretty. Now the next morning, here comes the scare because I added her back on Snapchat. I saw that she added me. I added her back.
Mm.
And there was like this whole thing that there were these 6 random guys that got on her bus because they got kicked off of theirs because there weren't enough seats.
Right.
And evidently a bunch of guys that were on their bus brought a bunch of girls onto their bus. And so they were like, oh shit.
You know, they did the classic hose before
So-
bros.
Yeah, they did. So then I thought I saw one of the guys in her Snap story. And I was like, oh shit. And I remember him saying on the bus that he was a junior in high school. And I go, you mean to tell me, is this bitch fucking a high school? And she was in this concert and me, a 22-year-old. So then I asked, I was like, how old are you? She's like 19. I go, I was like, bro. I was like, bro, if I was kissing a 17-year-old girl, I would live shit.
This story would not have been told on the internet right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been telling it.
Yeah.
No, I would not have been telling it.
Nobody would know.
I literally would have been like, oh yeah, I kissed these girls. Yeah, that's all I would have said.
Yeah.
But since I knew the whole story, I was like, okay, I can tell the
Yeah,
story.
yeah. So you still talking to this girl now?
No.
Damn.
I deleted her. I was like, bye. I was like, I'm not. I think she was like from Victor or something.
Oh, fuck that.
And I also, before I deleted her, I don't think it was that guy that I thought I saw. And either she was going to Victor or they were going to Victor. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But either way, I was like, I'm not fucking. Okay.
What about the first girl?
Didn't catch her name, didn't catch her number. She was just like I think I was just like playing this game and she was just, I think she just like
damn, the way
disappeared.
you throw that bean bag.
Yeah, throw that bag. I think she just like disappeared.
She was just gone.
Yeah, like I thought she was next to me at one point, and then I like turned, she wasn't there, and I was like, okay, whatever. Both girls, cute.
Yeah. They both wanted
Both
a
of
piece
them.
of the Dave Sharkey.
Both of them blonde.
Ah.
So a little too psycho, a little too dumb for me. Okay. No. So concert was good. And then I also just spent like 10 minutes with this girl to like fucking try and find her bus
Well, that's
because
annoying.
she did not know where it was.
So she was hammered.
I don't think so. No, I don't think she was. She just didn't know. She just couldn't remember the bus or where she parked. I mean, I was gone, but I knew where I parked, and so on this bus ride, we charged these kids that got on our bus $20 each. To the girl who paid for it all, and so I don't know if she had to pay extra because they got on, or if the bus driver was just kind of doing them a solid or whatever. But at first, the bus driver was like, "Listen, you guys get on this bus. If you guys are all rowdy and like obnoxious, whatever, you're getting off at the first gas station we pass."
Damn.
And we're like, "Nice, dude, nice." And also, they were saying if you're not paying, you're also getting off at the next gas station. We're like, listen, if you can't pay, you're out. So, because we pay for this bus, and yes, unfortunately, you have shitty friends who took your seats on the bus, and you already paid for that bus, and you paid for the concert ticket. Yeah, now you pay an extra $20 to get on this
Yeah.
bus. So
Pay
yeah,
the
it
fuck up.
sucks. I did feel a little bad, but you know,
But you weren't going to spot him.
Yeah, I was not going to spot them. So either way, this dude, I was dying laughing because we were picking on this one kid, the 17-year-old. we're picking on him because the one dude was saying like he likes getting pegged by his girlfriend. And the dude was like, you were like, you don't like pegging? He was like, wait. He's like, do you know what pegging is? He's like, well, yeah. He's like, no way you're into that. I'm like, yeah, dude. We're all into it. We've all been pegged. And this dude was like, no shot. You guys are fucking, no, you're joking around. And he goes to his brother, who was a freshman in college, was sitting next to, like, across diagonally from behind, next to me. And the dude was sitting across from me. So he asked his brother, he goes, all these, dude, they're all saying that they're like getting pegged or whatever. And his brother goes, yeah, dude. Yeah. And I go, wait, who's older? I go, he goes, he's older, the one to
I
my
sitting next
left.
to you. Yeah.
And I go, see, dude, he knows more. He's wiser. You don't know what your older brother does. I go,
Apparently gets
so
pegged.
I go, yeah, he knew we were joking because I heard him talking to his brother. Obviously, we all knew we were joking. Unless that dude who brought it up first actually likes getting, who knows? But we were all laughing about it and everything. So I was dying laughing, and I was trying not to because I had to pee so bad. Like, I was trying not to move a muscle because I was going to explode.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there just holding, like, I had like 16 bags on me because I had like a book bag here, somebody's book bag on the floor, my cooler, a book bag, and we're on the wheel well. So I was fucking like legs
cramped. Yeah.
so now I'm like this. My bladder is out of my body by like 4 inches. And try not to move. Whatever. We finally get there. Now we're doing a bus check, making sure it's clean. We're not getting a cleaning fee. Okay. So we're making sure it's clean. I'm going up and down. I'm looking, blah, blah. I don't find much, whatever. There was something white on the seat. I took the paper towels, wiped it up, whatever. So now we're just standing there. Bus driver was telling these guys, okay, I'm going as far as RIT. That's all I'm taking you. So I don't know where you guys got to go after that. You got to get an Uber. They were talking about how they had Ubers ready for them.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. So then we get off the bus, and the girl who paid for it all got off. I was off. She was like, I think we got everything. I go, yeah, I think we'll be good. They've got the garbage. If they mess it up, the bus driver knows that it looks. So if anything else happened, it's got to be them. Will was still on there talking. I was like, dude, shut up. I have to pee. Okay. I was like literally about to explode. Got into the house. I dropped my shit, peed for about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I swear to God, it was the longest pee of my life. And then we just kind of chilled on their porch. There was one random guy just sat on the porch, was like, hey guys, what's up? We were like, can I sit down? And I was like, he was a college kid. He was young, but we're like, what are you doing? I think his name was Mike.
Fucking Mike.
Will said his name was Paul, I think, and we called Timmy Tyler. And
what's up with Will and these fake names?
What do you mean?
The last time you told the story from the 4th of July, Will gave a fake name.
Oh, because it's a random dude. You're not giving a random guy your name.
It's not like you're giving him your fucking social security number. It's just your first name.
Yeah, but then, something goes down. Then he's like, oh, well, Paul told me to do this. So who's Paul? There's no Paul here, buddy. Okay, you're going psycho. So you just say my name.
I guess.
But yeah, and I think that was my week.
That was your week? My week was far less eventful. Obviously, I've just been working. I didn't get the week off, so
lame.
Nothing too special. Obviously, with Labor Day this past weekend, it was busy at work. Nothing out of the ordinary. Before that, though, before Labor Day, I went to Chipotle. Which is a whole event for me.
Oh.
And Actually, like the Chipotle that I went to was very far away because I was driving to. I think I went to Shannon's because Shannon went to the beach this past week. So I drove to Shannon's house to take care of the cat, and then
You
from
don't want to go to
Shannon's,
the beach?
I couldn't go to the beach. I had work.
Oh, okay.
So I went from Shannon's house to PetSmart because I had to buy dog food. So I'm driving to PetSmart, and I've never been to this PetSmart. It's like further up north than I am. So I'm driving to this PetSmart, and there's a Chipotle nearby. So I go into Chipotle after I get the dog food, leave the dog in the car, hop in line at Chipotle. Line, first of all, a million fucking people long. I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ. Thank God it's not 1,000,000 degrees outside because Newton would be dead in the car right now.
Still could have been dead.
It was like 70 degrees and raining. So it was fine. What?
So did you leave the windows open?
No. Because it was raining.
Why was your dog with you?
Because I went to PetSmart to buy dog food.
So you have to bring your dog with you?
No, I just happened to bring him with me this time.
Yeah.
I got home. I was like, Newton, you want to go for a ride? And he said yes. So I took him for a ride.
Does Chipotle not have a drive-thru?
Not the one that I went to.
Whatever.
Anyways, I get in line at Chipotle. The first fucking thing I noticed, besides how long this line is this family sitting in the restaurant. It's like one adult, somebody who I initially thought was his wife, but don't think it was. Also, there's some random echo. They back up a little bit because like the echo coming through right now is horrendous. Every time you freeze, I get a bad echo. Anyways,
Very good.
Yeah, that's fine. So somebody who I thought was his wife may not have been his wife. I couldn't tell. And then like 5 kids. And these fucking kids, 1, were making a mess of the restaurant. 2, were just like running around all over the place and just screaming. And it was like, it was awful. So like, I'm in line. Line's moving very slowly. Kids are running around screaming. The dad gets up, or who I assume is the dad gets up. And he starts yelling at these kids. Middle of the restaurant, starts screaming at these kids to clean up the mess and get out to the car. So like they start cleaning up after themselves. Half of the party is still eating. So like he just gets up and walks out after screaming at these kids. And everybody's just like staring at what's going on. I'm just like, what the fuck is happening right now? And then my eye catches something else. This fucking bitch a couple seats down. So it was 2 parties in the restaurant that were actually like sitting down and eating. It was group with the kids and then these 2 girls. So I noticed this girl, she'd just taken a bite of food and she's like fucking just going to town on her fingers. And I'm just like, ew. Like, I mean, sure, if you got stuff on your fingers, go ahead and lick them. But like, this was a bit excessive. And then I get over to her. The line moves up and I'm like right next to her. And I'm just like, peripherally watching. I see this bitch. She had a bowl, but she ordered it with a tortilla. So she could like take the bowl and just like scoop it in and, bite as necessary, which I've seen many people do at Chipotle before. So she like fills her tortilla and just like fucking shoves the thing in her mouth. I'm like, no fucking wonder you're dog licking your hands right now, you disgusting pig. It was so gross to watch this girl eat. I like couldn't look away. It was like a bad car accident. And then I get up to order my food. So like I'm ordering my food. There's a girl in front of me who's now on my right side because she's obviously ordered before me. And then there's a younger guy to my left. I'm ordering my food. We go through. I get my usual. The guy behind me is saying, he's like, oh, can I get extra that? Oh, can I get extra that? Oh, can I get extra that? I'm just like, all right, dude, chill. At one point, he like stuck his hand over the bathroom. He was like, can I get cheese? And I'm just like,
corn.
Yeah.
More corn.
And I'm like, dude, stay back. Like, and so like I get up to go pay, and the girl who's like sealing up the bowls right before she hands it off to the cashier is an older woman, not paying a lot of attention. She's just like kind of looking at what's going on in the restaurant. So this guy next to me gets up to her and he goes, yeah, can I just have like a lot of lettuce? Like a lot of lettuce. He was also ordering a bowl. He goes, "Can I get a lot of lettuce?" She like takes one scoop of lettuce, pours it in, and not looking. She just scoops lettuce, puts it in, starts wrapping up, like starts closing up the bowl. He goes, "Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am." And he goes, "Excuse me, ma'am." And she was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Can I have more lettuce than that?" She's like, "Oh yeah, sorry." I'm like, where the fuck are you right now, bitch? Like, he's asked for more lettuce 15 times. And she just was not paying any attention. And I was just like, I gotta get the fuck out of this Chipotle right now. It was so chaotic in there.
Oh,
And that's like the most exciting thing that's happened to me this week was my adventure in Chipotle.
Yeah, I would say my week was a little more riveting,
Yeah, I don't do much down
but
here.
I had a week off, so
Yeah,
if I was at work, nothing.
nothing would happen.
I would have had the concert on Friday or on Saturday still.
Yeah. Oh,
know
Sarah was down here this past week
Oh,
for a couple of days.
Yes.
She came down during Labor Day weekend, which is like the worst time to plan a trip anywhere. Just don't go anywhere on Labor Day weekend. Just stay home. But she planned a trip, so I got to see her. That was nice. Of course, I had to go to the park, which is like, ugh, who wants to go to Disney?
Right.
But yeah, other than that, week's pretty boring. Nothing special happening at work because it's been super dead. Nobody's down here right now.
Good.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Welcome.
Dave, I'm starting to figure out why you might be sick. It's probably because you made out with two different bitches.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Could be.
Took all the way till Monday night to get to me though.
Well, when was the concert?
Saturday.
So
Or
yeah,
Tuesday night, I should say. Tuesday night.
that could make sense that on
Tuesday.
Tuesday, you felt sick.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's mono.
Someone had something. Mono. I'd be dead.
Yeah. That
Like,
really
I'd be a
does not-
lot
yeah.
more bedridden
bedridden.
than I am right now. But
Oh, I
it
saw.
is possible.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying it is possible that
Yeah,
one of those two, or anybody that was at the concert,
had the vid.
yeah, had that vid. Also, before you say something, I tried to pick somebody up on my shoulders.
How'd that go?
Did not work, dude. Did not work at all. I don't know how much he weighed, but he's small. He was a little smaller than me, but he's a lot more like I know he weighs more than me.
Yeah.
Dude, he got on and I was like, bro, I'm not going to pick you up. And he was like, get down. Hopped on my shoulder. And I was just like, I literally barely got my ass off the ground.
Yeah.
Because I actually wasn't in a full like potty squat. I was in like a squat. I was in the squat. And I was like, no, get off. Can't do it.
You're gonna fucking break me.
But anyways, you saw who?
I saw the new Marvel movie, Shang-Chi.
Oh, Shang-Chi.
Yeah. Last Thursday night. And just want to say it's my recommendation for the week. If you're looking for a movie to go see, theaters are reopened. It's good to be back in theaters. If you're looking for a movie, go see Shang-Chi because it's fucking so good.
If you're looking for a movie on a budget, Netflix got Wind River, Sweet Girl. Those two are good. Jason Momoa and what's her nuts? Can't remember. In Sweet Girl.
So that's
Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen in Wind River. I think that's her name. Scarlet Witch.
yeah,
Elizabeth Olsen. Yeah. Yeah, Sweet Girl was good. Good, man. You should watch it.
Check it out. Yeah, other than that, again, very boring week for me. Nothing other than that movie. And there was something else I was going to mention. I was just messing with my sock just now while you were talking about something. Oh, you froze there.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can.
Good. All right, let's try and get this done quick then. I was like messing with my sock while you were talking, and it made me think of something the other day. I was laying in Shannon's bed, and my fucking foot cramped up like you would not believe. It was like my foot went just like, from a foot to like, and I was like, I'm dying. This is how I fucking die. It was the worst fucking pain ever. I hated it. And I like freaked out because it was like, like when your foot cramps, it doesn't like it never feels good
No.
ever. So I like was like fucking spazzing. And Shannon's like, "Are you good?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fucking not good at all. Like I am dying."
Oh, my foot is gonna break.
Yeah. It was awful. Hated it. I just had to get that out because I like was staring at my foot just now.
I've had some bad fucking leg cramps
Oof.
where it's just like, well, I guess they're not leg cramps, they're just like, because I've had bad foot cramps in my, when I say leg cramps, I think it's just like shin splints, because I think I get shin splints when I run. And as soon as I run, I get regular cramps. Like I take like, if like my body senses that I'm about to do a jog, it's
Just
like
like,
boom, instant. I take one step and like, oh my god, I got a cramp. And then I'm like, just keep pushing through.
just gotta breathe through it.
And I'm good, and it comes back, and it's like, what is a cramp?
Well, when you're running and you get that cramp in your side, that's just a buildup of lactic acid.
Lactic acid?
Yeah. So like
Why?
when you're working your muscles a lot, they give off lactic acid. It's supposed to be a way to
What am
like
I lactating?
keep things lubricated. If I remember correctly. So like and your body expels lactic acid through like breathing. So that's why when you get that pain, they say breathe through it because breathing will literally get that pain, like it takes the pain out of you.
Oh.
So like I always, when I used to run a lot, would like focus on my breathing while running. I wouldn't focus on the running, I'd focus on the breathing because that's helps. Like you'll still get that pain. But like it's significantly less if you focus on your breathing.
Oh.
Just like deep breaths in and then all out.
Oh, and another thing, I just remembered that I had the surprise party for Kara
Oh, yeah, that's right.
on Sunday. We had this like diving contest, who could dive the furthest in the pool. I was like, I can't dive because I have to have my nose plugged at all times.
Right.
Like I would
'cause
have
you're
to
a little
jump
bitch.
in and then plug my nose or whatever. Yeah, I just can't do it. I got deviated septums. Okay. So either way, I was like, you know what, whatever. I'll just suck it up. Dude, I dove and I just smacked the water. Like I jumped far. But I didn't come in like this.
You
I
just
went in
came
just
in.
like I went in. So like, here's the board.
Yeah.
Here's the board. And I was just like, doo. And like, here's the water, right? I didn't come in flat. I didn't come in like this. It was just like a slight angle. So my face
Just
ate
ate
my
the water.
face just like took it all, and then like my chest. So I was because I didn't feel much on my stomach, so I knew I wasn't flat, but I really just like took it all right here.
Damn.
And I got up and I was like, first of all, I was coughing like a motherfucker because I ate a bunch of water. And I was like, I just sat out there and I was like, nope, I told you I should have done it. I'm not doing it anymore. So yeah, I smacked my face in the water. That was fun.
All right. Well, let's. My Wi-Fi is like really about to take a shit here, so let's get this wrapped up quickly.
Okay. Let's get that rando triv. Share, boom, yada, shakalaka. Picking up. I have to pee too. Hello.
Oh, sorry, you told me to pick a number. It's 10.
3, 6, 9, 10. What is the northernmost national park of the world? I think we know this. Oh wait, northernmost.
Yeah.
Um,
Northernmost. Also, Dave, keep in mind there are national parks in other countries.
oh, why?
Because they're allowed to have national parks.
Fuck. What is the northernmost national park? Well, fuck, I don't know any other national parks.
Oh, this is the fucking last week of it, isn't it?
Don't think so. I think this is a new week. I think you won.
Oh, I did win. You're right. Damn, I should have had you pay for my fucking Chipotle.
I mean, I could pay you back.
No, it's all right. I'll get some tonight.
Oh my god.
Um,
Or you just save your money.
I
This
feel
one
like it's
sucks.
something in Alaska, but I can't think of anything in Alaska.
I can't think of a park or anything.
Tell you what, just pick a country that you think it's in
Okay.
and put that down.
Okay.
And if it's in that country, you will win.
Okay. I don't think I put a country down, but
Okay. What'd you put?
I put Nova Scotia.
I put Greenland.
Dude, I was gonna say Iceland.
I almost said Iceland too.
Greenland
Oh
is
fuck yeah!
Man, fuck,
It's literally got Greenland in the name.
fuck you. I shouldn't. Fuck. Man, fuck.
Isn't Nova Scotia in Canada?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a safe bet there. Canada goes pretty far north.
Man, fuck that.
It's all right. It's the first week, so
Okay. You could find me at _ Dave Shark _ Instagram if you want to check out those hot pics that I just posted.
the spicy picks.
If you want a piece of D Shark 101, like those
Got a
ladies
piece of
did,
that ass.
piece of this ass, you know, slide into the DMs as one does. My phone number is gotcha. Anyways, eat of the week, I'm going to say well, I will say I'm not going to say the ribeye. I had a ribeye, but it was not like the best. It was good, but the only reason I'm not saying it for my eat of the week is because it is not the best ribeye I've ever had.
Okay.
Even though I am only comparing this week, but it was just weird. It was, first of all, it was split into like two sections, two like 6-ounce little things each, and one
Yeah.
was completely like rare,
Mm.
and
Not
the
good.
other one was medium well. And I was like, how does this happen, dude?
Yeah.
It's the same fucking thing. Like, why was one sitting on ice, and why
The
was
other-
one in the grill?
Yeah. Other was in the fire.
Like, how does that happen? So, I mean, the one that I ate was a little more rare than I wanted it to, because it was still a little like, but like, it did not have, like, the other one was literally, I touched it and it was just like gushy, and I was like, that is disgusting. How do you even want that in your mouth?
So gross.
But so I'm gonna say the chicken sandwich that I had at the Thirsty Moose Pub and Grill. That was in the Adirondacks. Go check that place out if you're ever in Tupper, New York. It's in the Adirondacks. That's where we had also the good corned beef sandwich. That was good. Got a shirt from there too.
Nice.
So yeah, that was good. And that's it, right? That's all
Yeah.
I do. That's my eat of the week.
That's about how we end this for the past 95 episodes. Or you can follow me. I forgot too. Jesus Christ. You can follow me on my photography Instagram at Sharky _ photography. You can follow me on my regular Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. And you subscribe to my YouTube channel at Joe Sharky. You still with us, Dave?
Okay.
Hello?
You still with us?
Yeah, I
Hello?
think so. I don't know. Did any of that come through?
Yeah. You. Well, I mean, I kind of stopped listening because I focused more on my bladder. But I did hear what you were talking. I did
Okay,
hear
good.
you.
Good.
So
Anyways,
I think I got it. Yeah.
that's where you can follow me. My eat of the week. Shannon got mad at me because I didn't mention our anniversary dinner on the last episode. Because I forgot about it. So
you mentioned it like that. That was the eat of the week, or that it was your
That it was-
1 year anniversary.
that it was my eat of the week. Hello?
Joe,
Can't hear you.
I can still hear you.
Okay.
Hello.
Let me just try and wrap this up. Don't fucking say anything.
Okay.
Anyways, so she got mad at me. So this is my eat of the week for this week because I forgot about it last week. We went to Boathouse, which is a restaurant, fancy-ish restaurant in Disney Springs, and they have seafood, like fresh caught seafood every day. And I got a red grouper and lobster bisque, and it was really good.
Can
And
you see me moving?
yeah, now I can.
Oh, you can hear me.
Yes.
Oh,
Could you hear me during all that?
yeah, I could hear you.
That's all that matters then, Dave. Don't worry about me freezing. I need the audio to come through. Anyways, fucking here we go. If you can follow the podcast on Twitter at CSG Pod, the CSG POD, subscribe to the YouTube channel at Shuffle Podcast, listen and subscribe on Apple Podcast and Spotify, all the Shuffle Podcasts. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back next week with Sarah. Anyways, you still there, Dave?
Yes.
Good, you're still there. Goodbye.